Welcome to Dog Speak. Today we're teaching rollover. Rollover is a pretty easy one to teach, and I think it's really great to teach your dog because it builds confidence up and it gets them a little more comfortable with their body. So let's get right into it. There's basically 4 steps to this. The first step is finding out which side your dog is more comfortable rolling over to. This might take a little bit of trial and error. Just try the best you can. Whichever side your dog seems to go to more often, that's the one we want to stick with. Second step is getting your dog comfortable with bringing that treat around and getting your dog to turn their head to the side. Next step, getting your dog on their side and eventually to their back. And then the last step is that eventual rollover. Now this one does involve a lot of luring. Don't even worry about teaching your dog what the cue for this one is, because all we're doing at this moment is just getting our dog comfortable with the actual movement first. Then we'll add the word for this later. So first, we're just gonna get our dog comfortable with turning their head to the side, whichever side that seems to be, better for your dog and they're more comfortable. You're just gonna take that treat, lure it around their head. As soon as they turn that head, oh, good job. Good job. We're just gonna slowly and gradually kind of get them over to their side. Now, if your dog tends to stand up a lot as you bring that treat around, you might wanna start back a few steps and just kind of slowly bring it towards their face, reward rapidly, and just keep doing that over and over. Working on this in several small sessions is the key. Don't try to rush it. It's very important.
Good boy.
Now, once I get my dog onto their side, I'm really going to keep paying that out. If my dog really wants to stay there and keep getting paid out, I'm going to let them. Because I want them to be really comfortable with that, and I want them to keep offering that as a future behavior. Now, if your dog is comfortable with it, you can actually help assist them with this rollover. They're not really comfortable rolling their body all the way over sometimes, and it sometimes can help to kind of support them. And one thing I forgot to mention, try to always practice this on a soft surface first. Your dog's most likely not going to roll over on the deck or on the concrete floor or anything like that, even hardwood. Try to start on a carpet or grass.
Good boy.
And as a side note, just know I am giving him treats most of the time. I'm kind of crumbling little treats in my hand and feeding to him as we kind of go over.
Good.
You don't want to just lure the treat and not give it to him. Really, really important that you pay out heavily for this.
Good.
Little bits and pieces.
Good boy. Good job. Yay. Down. Good. Good. Roll over. Good boy. Good job. Down. You gotta chew it first. Yep, you gotta chew it first. Roll over.
Now here you can see I got a little excited and because he rolled over a couple times and tried to get ahead of myself. So don't be like me. Take your time. I took a few steps back here and just went back to rewarding him for being on his side and turning his head because I want to make some good successes. Don't get your dog too frustrated. Jed's always getting frustrated here because, well, we've been working on this for a little bit longer than this video.
Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Yes. Down. Good. Good boy. Good rollover. That's a good rollover. Rollover. That's a good rollover. Good rollover. Down. Rollover.
Now, since we're on that final step of the dog actually rolling over, you're welcome to start adding that cue in. Now, you can wait, and honestly, I do recommend waiting a little bit longer to where your dog can pretty much do this every time. But just know, whenever you do start adding that cue, you want to make sure you say roll over, give them a second or two, and then bring that hand or treat around. Don't try to bring the hand and treat around right when you say roll over, because then you'll have to actually get down on the floor and use your hand every single time, and that doesn't really make for a good party trick. And now you know the basics of teaching rollover. Just remember, take your time with this. You're not going to really see good success over 5 minutes like this video. Really take your time and do small increments. Just get your dog comfortable with their head moving around, get them to their side, get them on their back, and then that final rollover. And then it's okay, if you work on it for a few minutes and you've been doing the wrong side and it seems that your dog does it a little easier on the other side, that's no problem. Just kind of start back over and your dog should pick it up fairly quickly. So work on this and have fun with it. Tag us on Instagram and Facebook. We want to see how your dog's doing with this. In the meantime, check out our other videos on YouTube and also follow us on TikTok. Until next time.